Hello, everyone. This is Doug Nelson, the president of BodyWork Associates in Champaign, Illinois. And in this video, I want to take a couple of minutes just to go over a little bit about neck pain and discomfort, which is actually one of the most common, if not the most common issue that we see at BodyWork Associates. Something that is really a malady that affects a good part of the population, and especially in a situation like Champaign, Illinois, where so many people are working at workstations and at desktops and working with laptops and spending lots of time at computers. That certainly has not been a great thing for the cervical spine. So I love to go back to this study. This was done a long time ago, but I think there's something really important inside of this. This was done in Switzerland, and it was a review of 11,000 some people who had neck pain. And as you might imagine, there are many different reasons that you can have neck pain, arthritic changes, all sorts of negative things. But when they had a team of reviewers look at what the source of people's neck pain were, 87.5% were found to have soft tissue pain. That's exactly what we address. And it turns out that's a really important thing. So as you might imagine, that the neck pain could, problems in the neck can present themselves as either localized issue to the neck themselves and present as neck pain, or refer up to create, for instance, headaches, tension type headaches, or that actually that discomfort can refer downwards into the shoulder. Both are common and both need to be addressed. One example of that, for instance, is a muscle called the upper trapezius. So here you see in one part of the trapezius, it's common that this will actually refer upwards and create a sort of what would be perceived as a tension type headache. It's also possible that trigger points in this area could refer downwards as well and present, for instance, with kind of mid-scapular pain, which is quite common. So the neck is very complicated. If you look at the structure in a short amount of time, there are so many muscles and so many aspects to this. For instance, just one thing, there are multiple layers of muscles to the neck. Each layer does an opposite action. So, this is far more complicated than just kind of gliding up the neck. The therapists at BodyWork Associates have had a lot of training, both in anatomy and also the manual techniques, to be able to isolate and focus on different muscles. Like, for instance, as you see over here, this is a picture of these little tiny, what are called suboccipital muscles that make finite movements of the head, especially when you're adjusting things like changing your head to look at the screen. And those muscles also have specific referral patterns that are quite common maladies that people struggle with. So, for us, Precision Neuromuscular Therapy, which is what we do at the office, is all about hyper-precise treatment, very much targeting specific things, not more kind of general. And also it's about problem solving. When you say it hurts on the right if I turn to the right, but if I turn to the left, I don't feel anything, it's our job to know what that means and to know where to target in response to that. So in the end, it's really about really careful treatment, because the neck is delicate. And also very thoughtful that what we do, that we know the why behind everything that we do. And again, very thorough, so that every millimeter of these very small muscles need to be addressed, because, as I always say, the thing that you overlook could be the very thing that's the problem. So careful, thoughtful, thorough. I think you'll find that infused throughout everything we do at BodyWork Associates in Champaign. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful.